Hi folks, it's your girl Health to the rescue. I'm coming at you guys with a hair wig review. This review is so totally different than any review I've done on my channel. This review is of course on a human hair unit. Now, my thing with human hair units is that it requires a lot of time, a lot of maintenance, and that's always why I tend to love synthetic units better, because I do not have to spend so much time like playing in the hair, pretty much trying to get it to be able to achieve what it is I want for it to do and stuff like that. But I realized after looking at all the money that I spent on units that were synthetic and trying to achieve this look, I really damn near just about came across the same price point as I did of just getting bundle hair and going out trying to hook this bad boy up to myself. I was searching for this type of unit with these curls as a wig already made by another maybe manufacturer or company or whatever for under $100. I did not achieve that at all, due to the fact that a lot of them required, the longer this hair got in lengthwise, the more money you spent. So because of that, I really was like, well, let me go the synthetic route. I went the synthetic route. I would love that unit for like a good week. And when I would want to wear it after a week or so, I couldn't, because it wasn't giving me the same vibes. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't looking the same way. So I decided to go ahead and invest in human hair. And after research and everything, it came to me that pretty much buying the bundles and doing the wig myself was a better financial situation for me. So that's why I did this. Okay, now this was my first time wigging a wig with human hair. I was used to, well, no, like back in the G, y'all, I had made a wig. I ain't really care for the wig. I made it with that glue, and that glue made me sick, so I hardly wore the wig a lot. But I've never been able to do it in the way I did this one. So I did make this unit myself. However, when I describe the process and the products and things like that, you guys are going to be like, wow, that's a lot. But I'm getting the looks that I want for a fraction of the price. And this was all just basically on researching, looking online, comparing prices, looking on different vendor sites, looking at your local beauty stores and things like that. Needless to say, let's get into that. So I have been wearing this wig for 2 weeks now, right? I probably took it off maybe for 2 or 3 days after 2 weeks to wear something else, just to kind of just pretty much, I wanted something different. I didn't want this curly look for the places that I had went. I wanted something else, and I was able to still achieve that too. So it's a wig. I'm going to take it off and show you guys. Okay, so I do not have any of the cap, any of the hair, you know, information or card or anything like that, because I threw all that stuff away once I saw how well I made out with successfully sewing this wig by myself. Okay, by myself. Let me rephrase that. So this is, let me go into introducing the product. This is Shake and Go Naked Nature. It is the Bohemian curl. This is the 7 pieces, and I have this in the color natural. I also have it in the lengths 18, 20, 22 inches. Now the 7 pieces is really just 2 18-inch bundles, 2 20-inch bundles, 2 22-inch bundles. Let me tell you guys that it gets no better than that. Okay, when I first received the hair, it was nice and straight and really, really cute. It had this yucky texture to it. It was just right. And then when I sweated out after like that 3rd day of wearing it, it was ready for me to start curling it, and boom. So I'm going to walk through the products I use. I'm going to walk through the tools I use to style and things like that. Now, I created this. I put the bundles together. So let me just tell y'all this. The 2 bundles are so great. You guys, the bundle is good. It's great. You get a lot of hair on those wefts. Um, I suggest doing it because I had to. So it was a pain because I started with the 18-inch at the top. I wanted to do top, then bottom, but I didn't like how it came out. So I unstitched it, then resold it. And I went 22, 20. Then whatever was left was the 18 up top and then my closure. So, do it that way, ladies, gents, utilizing this hair. Utilize them 22s and them 20 inches because it's going to give you the effect of the hair that you're looking for. So for me, I wanted my hair to go like this. Boom. That's how I wanted my hair to be. So the vision was like that. And if your vision is to have it that way, then you know you need to go 18, 20, 22. Okay? Just letting you guys know that. That there was like a hard knock lesson that I had to learn as I was sewing this. Like I said, it was my first time really doing it for real. And it's also my first time doing it on a dome cap. I originally did it on just a regular size fit dome cap. You guys, when I tell y'all, do not do that. Get the extra large dome cap. There is an extra large dome cap. Go to your local beauty store, or if you're able to catch it online, you need to make sure you get an extra large dome cap. The reason being is because these things tend to get tight. And of course, if you're going to be sewing as well, that thread is kind of going to tighten up with that cap. So you really just want to make sure that you do that. Get that in doing so. I also had, I've been having a foam head. So I literally put the extra dome cap on top of the foam head and went to work doing it that way. First thing first, start off with the closure first. Sew down your closure first. Then you're able to kind of maneuver and work the rest of the bundle pieces in there the way you want. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys the inside. And so I just want to get into the silk closure. Now, I mean, you guys, the closure is not the best closure in the world. It's really not. But let me show you guys. So this is the inside of it. Normally I was supposed to cut this part, but I did not. I really don't want to cut it anymore. I don't know. I just don't want to. So I did cut it on the smaller dome cap that I used. And I was like, I could have really done with or without it. It didn't really make a big difference to me, in my opinion. And I didn't add anything to the part yet. I'm still trying to decide. I actually just like it the way it is because I wanted to achieve more length and volume out than, so that's kind of distracting from the actual parting space, in my opinion. So yeah, so this is your parting space. Some people was like bleach the knots. A lot of people bleach their knots. I didn't do anything. I just sewed the product on and called it a day. It did come with lace up here. I cut the lace here off. As you guys can see, it is kind of coming a little bit past my dome cap. That's fine. I don't care. This is the inside, but this is why I say get the extra large, because as you guys can see, every time I went to sew, you see how much space it took up. All right. And so again, I went 22, 20, 18. This is what it's looking like on my head. And so I really was like playing around with it a lot. Like I would take it off the head, do it and shift it and be like, oh, okay, I could shift it this way. I could shift it this way. I could, I'll put it in the middle. But my overall goal was bam, out. All right. So when you're doing them, out. All right, so when you first receive this unit or purchase this unit, the pieces, as I mentioned earlier, the pieces are straight. It really has a really good texture. I was very disappointed in a little bit because I really did not want to have to curl the unit once I enjoyed that straightness of it. So I took a lot of straight hair pictures in that bad boy because I like the straightness of it. I love the natural color of it. I suggest if you can't get the natural color, because as you guys can see, it really looks really realistic. The black that they had, it was a bit shinier, so I would just suggest getting it natural. I did not bleach this hair. I didn't do anything to it, you guys. I want to, but I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews about people that have bleached this unit and then they say, oh, you know, it's cute or whatever, but the texture changed, stuff like that. It got hard, whatever. And I don't want to have to double time any type of work because this takes work. Now, let me share this with you guys. This is a unit, you guys. As I mentioned, when it's wet, it's going to curl up. But listen, it's human, so it really operates just like how your hair will. If you guys deal with frizz, and let's just say you go to apply water, just know you are going to experience frizz with this hair if you do not seal it properly. With this unit, is really, from what I'm coming to understand about it, and like I say, it's been 2 weeks. I've been trying to study this hair, get it down to a T, to a science, so as I'm okay with it. Let me tell you guys something. So listen, it's a myth, okay? And I purchased this hair from my local beauty salon. I'm at local beauty store, hair store. Now, they was having a liquidation sale, and it was like one of them holiday type sales. So when they advertised this hair on their site, I was like, They did not tell me that they had the 18, 20, 22. They was trying to push that 14, 16, 18 inch on me. And then it was another like 16, 18, 20. And I asked them for the other one, and they had it. They only had like, I want to say they had like 3 packs left. This is packed hair. It's shake and go, okay? I know a lot of people may not like package hair. I mean, but it's fine by me. You know, this here really doing what I wanted to do. I'm achieving the looks that I really want to achieve, and I'm fine with that. But I mean, when it's time for the hair to revert to its curl state, you gotta remember that it's human. A lot of ladies in the store was having issues with this hair because when it did curl up, when it did apply the water, it got frizzy and it just puffed up. So you really didn't see the curl definition too much. And a lot of them was like, I tried gel, I tried twisting cream, stuff like that. But after watching a lot of different YouTube videos and didn't experiment with stuff in my house, I think I really found like the holy grail of products that works for me for this unit to help me achieve the look that I want to achieve. So I'm gonna take a piece. And just a little, when you're doing this hair, use all of the 20 and the 22 inches. If you guys get this pack, okay? If y'all get the 18, 20, and 22, use all of your 20 and your 22, okay? You use your 18 for that little bit up top, but use mostly your 20 and 22. This hair was so long when it was lengthier and straight, but when it curled up, this hair, it went from being all the way down here to up here. You see what I'm saying? And then because I have the 18 inches up top, the 18 curled even shorter. So I'm just letting you guys know, do not just be the first to try to hurry up and use the 18 inch and the 20. Like, use that 22, that 20, and that 18. But use mostly all of your 20 and your 22s. Use that all up. The fuller the hair is, the better. A lot of people was trying to skimp on this, and they were like, oh, it was so much bundle hair. I cut mine, and I was trying to make 2 wigs, but it's thin, and I couldn't make it work. Try to use up your 22 and your 20 inches first. Then your 18, whatever left over from your 18, you could just kind of just tuck that away for a rainy day. And, you know, eventually as time wears on, you could go ahead on there and reuse that 18 inch with something else. You know, or then, you know, or all you'll be able to do now is just need your 20 and 22s back, or 24, 26, 20, whatever. But by this hair curling up, you're not going to get that desired length that bad boy come when it's flat ironed. I'm just telling y'all like it is. So just beware, okay? That's beware. That's numero uno. Now the second thing is, let's start with my routine with this. Now, the guy showed the lady in the store. She sprayed the piece of the hair and it curled up with just water in his water bottle. Cool. However, right, when that hair dry, it dries weird. It dries clumpy and frizzy puffy. And then it's look like it's trying to achieve a curl, but it's so much puff and static going on now that it don't even look right. So here's what you want to do. Okay, you take you some conditioner, and I'm gonna show you guys what conditioner I use. So I use Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle conditioner. Okay, because this is just conditioner I had in my house. So even if you guys don't have this brand, just any type of conditioner in your house. Okay, not leave-in though, just a conditioner. Take a conditioner, squirt a little bit up in the bottle, and then you fill the rest of the bottle with water up there. Okay, so when I first started with this, the water was to the top. This is going to show you guys how much I was experimenting with the hair, and also just how much, you know, moisture and water this hair really do need. So the water was up to here 2 weeks ago. Now look where it's at. All right, I shakes it up. All right, and then boom. Now I keep playing with that one little spot, but that, I mean, because a lot of people ask how I achieve thickness. I used all of my 22s and my 20 inches, and I added just a bundle of the 18-inch, and I still got another bundle of 18-inch left. And I feel like that's probably what it needs to be in order for you to achieve this look. All right. Tools. I never knew that tools mattered just that much, but tools really do matter. So I brought this brush from the Dollar Tree. It's great. It's great for this hair. It gets the job done, right? But if you want to make sure them curls pop, 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 bam, your Denman. You want to use your Denman. So if you have a Denman brush, I think Annie came out, like the Annie, which is kind of like the lower brand quality Denman brush. It pretty much still do the same thing. It got the same bristles on it. Definitely use that. You want to use that for this. Now, another rule here, do not comb this hair out when it's dry. Don't do it. Only when it's wet. You're following the same rule of thumb as you would your own real human hair, especially if you're natural. My natural women, we know one thing. You better not touch my hair and start detangling when it's dry. You better not. Because, baby, it's not about to work, baby. You about to have all kind of breakage. No, don't do it. So if you wouldn't do it to your real hair, don't do it to this. Because, baby, it's going to show you. You're going to be like, why my hair popping off? Because you didn't detangle your hair when it needed to be wet. You detangle dry. Now, take my spray bottle with my conditioner. Bam, 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 bam. Coat your hair in that water, folks. You want to get that water up on there. Okay, you want to make sure it's all water. And this is why I say, you guys, use your Denman brush. Because look at that. It helps support the curls. It helps support the curls. Right? Look at that. So, bam. Right? So, I'm going to do this side with the regular brush. I mean, whichever tool you decide to use, make sure your head's wet. Okay? Make sure it's wet. Alright, so boom. Now, the difference is going to come in the drying. The drying going to let you know. Now, when I first started, I was using my good expensive, even though it's not expensive, but I call it expensive. I was using my good oil. I call this my good oil. This is Miel Organics oil. This is what I was using. Yellow Organic. Oh my gosh, it's not focusing. Sorry. However, I looked in my closet and saw that I kept having to like reapply the water and the oil. So look, BAM! Why I got this in my possession, I do not know. But something just told me, Helen, just use a little bit of that. When I tell y'all, you don't need that much. You need just a little bit. Much as faith as a mustard seed, baby. You're gonna dab that on the ends. Okay? And as you guys can see, boom, you let it work its magic. I like the 2-strand twist that up. You see that? That's what I like to do with mine. I like the 2-strand twist that bad boy up. The key here that I believe is the conditioner, the water, and whatever you're gonna seal it with. I do want to try sealing it with shea butter. However, I just don't want that shea butter grease in my face. But I do want to try shea butter because I have that here, and I'm like, I tend to seal my own natural hair up with shea butter, raw shea butter, and I crunch it up till it get really nice, soft, and creamy in my hands, and then I like to just take it and flatten it against my hair. So, but you guys definitely don't want to be doing nothing on this hair if it's not wet. Don't even think about it. I would not want to do nothing if it's not wet besides unravel your twist in the morning, add your oil on your hand, and that's it. Okay? Some of that 100% glycerin on there. And once this dry, it's not going to be pillow soft, you guys. I must warn y'all, it's really not. It's not going to be pillow soft. But when I tell y'all the amount of frizz that it cut down on, I'm impressed with it. And I like it. So, if you guys could get your hands on that, I would probably try that. So, I've been doing that for the past week now. And I've been seeing major results in the drying process of when this hair dries and how beautiful it looks and how bouncy and voluminous it looks, as well as the little sheen that it gives it. All right, and then you just so that's pretty much what I've been doing the past 2 weeks, which is why I haven't been able to post a wig review. I normally love reviewing my synthetic wig reviews. I really do try to review a wig and post at least a week. But because I kind of wanted to step on faith and go ahead and achieve a look that I always wanted to achieve, and, you know, just going on and make way with it, I went ahead and got this staple product, and I just been testing and trying it out. But please believe you me, I will be back with a synthetic wig review because I feel like I'm going to get tired of doing this every night or every other night. And I'm going to just want the simplicity of a synthetic wig again. And I know I'm going to slap it back on my head. So I know it's coming pretty soon. But look at it. You see that? It's a major difference there. And again, I didn't add anything to this parting space, you guys, because I didn't want to draw any attention to it. I wanted the attention to be on the curls of the hair. I think if you don't get the curling of the hair properly down pat, you won't, you know, then of course people going to have to look at the parting space. But if you get the curls down pat, people are really going to be looking at your curl more than the hair itself and the actual parting space to try to clock you like, oh, that's not your hair. You see what I'm saying? But when I tell y'all, when I first got the hair out the pack, this hair was nice and long. It was like way down here. And then, boom, it shrivels up there. And I really do. I mean, you know, sometimes I really do forget, like, hey, this really operates just like human hair. So you really have to invest a lot of time and maintenance in that, y'all. This ain't for the weak. And you don't add that much. Yeah, just a little bit. Let it work its magic up in there. And that's it. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna finish this video up with a little something. I don't know how you guys gonna feel about this, but I once was like all about online shopping. However, here's the thing. If you bargain shop, you can catch a deal on or off site. Don't matter. Okay? Now, I looked at AliExpress, Amazon. I looked a lot of places looking for this hair with this type of length for under $100, and I never could find it. Not under $100. It took for me to just flipping through Instagram, looking at a lot of my local hair stores. And when I tell y'all, I saw a deal for this type of hair, and I went in, and your boy was like, yeah, we got, yeah, I'll give it to you for $49. I don't know if they really understood what they had in their store. And this is just like a wig review I did for one of my other wigs that I purchased out of a store. I don't think these people, I mean, because of course it's not a black-owned hair store, y'all. It's like ran by, I want to say Arabs. Or maybe, you know, other ethnicity type folks. And I don't think they really realized how much this hair should have been. Because here's the thing. I went with my friend today because she wants the exact same hair. We went today to the same store. I got them inches, 18, 20, 22 for $49.99 in January, right? Y'all, I went back today this morning with my friend. Why? That hair, they got that hair back at $180 something. The tag on that pack said $219. So yeah, I think when they did that, they were trying to see what's the price margin for this hair. And I think like week by week, they let that price creep back up because they realized people started buying that hair a lot. So I say this to say this. Look at your local beauty stores, because sometimes they don't really be understanding the price margins on these hairs, and you could probably get a real good deal, a good steal deal price at that for like a little bit of nothing. I got the closure and the bundles for $49.99, and it's human. No shedding. I'm not experiencing any shedding. The only shedding, I'm lying. The only shedding I probably was experiencing is because when I first got it out the pack, before I had decided to go ahead on and just curl it up, I called myself making that premature mistake of trying to comb dry hair. And then that's when the hair just started matting up at the ends. But once I washed it, and then I added the regular conditioner and I started taming the hair, no shedding. No shedding at all. Okay, so again, you guys, 18, 20, 22. My tools I use: water bottle, Denman brush, 100% glycerin. I don't even use a lot, I only use a little. And if I don't really have my hands by the glycerin, I'll use some type of oil by me. Probably grapeseed or the Miel Organics oil. All right. So that pretty much is where I've been at. I've been trying to experiment with this hair. I've been trying to do different things. So far, I feel like I made a great investment in a human curly hair unit. I definitely want to just keep it up. The upkeep on it is a lot, though, I must say, because when I wake up and this hair haven't been combed the night before, the hair is messed up. But when this hair dries, it is so cute and it's so effortless. You get these sexy, beautiful, crinkly Jennifer Freeman waves when she was in My Wife and Kids. Oh, girl, it's just, it's just, ooh, it's good. It's good. So that's my review for this hair. This is Shake and Go Naked Nature Bohemian Curl. This is the 7 pieces. Color natural, 18, 20, 22 inches. Look online, look in the stores, look out the stores. Like, Don't sleep on packaged hair either. Just because it's by a company does not always mean it's bad quality hair. There's a lot of people that's falling in love with that outre packed hair. They love that purple pack hair. So, you know, to each his own. So don't just sleep on those type of brands. Get out there and see. And most of all, let it be, have fun doing it, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. This here was a longer video. It was 2 weeks compiled. Thank you guys so much.